Hi, this is Ben Noynay from Ben Noynay Music Studio. Today we're going to start our journey in chord mastery. Chord mastery is one of the most special skills that a piano student has to develop, has to learn first and then develop and then practice and master. So chord mastery is a very important piano skill to develop. Okay, so how do we go about it? First, we have to start with the most common chord that most piano students have already used, and that is the chord of C major. Did you remember the three notes that composed the C major chord? Okay, so that's C, and then E, and then G. Okay, so C, E, G. If you play them together, you will have the C major chord. Now, we can develop other chords from the C major chord. Okay, so this is our basis. So by simply changing our finger position, originally, that is the first finger playing C, the third finger playing E, and the fifth finger playing G. So we're going to change the third finger. We're going to use the second finger to play E, and we're going to use the third finger, change the fifth, to play G. So fingers 1, 2, 3. So by doing this, we can add another note into the C major chord and form another chord. I'll start with the next in line, which is an augmented chord. So we call it C augmented, which means the fifth note, which is the G note, is being raised by a semitone. So it's going to go like this. It started from here. And then now the G note is being raised by a semitone. So you can have the four notes to still have the effect of a C augmented. And it's better played arpeggio, meaning one note at a time, than playing them together. But if you want to play them together, you can get rid of the G note and replace it with a G sharp or A flat note. And then play them together. So that's your C augmented chord. The next chord that we can develop from the C major chord is by adding the sixth note of the scale, which is the note following G, which is A. So we're going to use the fourth finger to play A. So we're going to have four notes for this chord, which we call a C6. It is formed very simply from the C major chord, and then we just added the sixth note of the scale, which is an A. And so we can play the four notes together to sound a C6 chord. That's the second chord that we are able to develop from the C major chord. We use the C major chord as the basis again, so C, E, G, and then we add the sixth note, but we raise it a semitone higher, so that becomes your B flat or an A sharp. So now you have four notes that will make a C7 chord, and this is what we call the C dominant seventh. The next chord is based on the C major chord. We just simply add the seventh note of the scale without doing anything about it, which we now call the C major 7. By playing all the four notes together, you will have the C major 7. Okay, I hope you got something out of it. And if you like this video, don't forget to subscribe. And I'll see you in the next video.